ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for watching the show. This is your top human rights organization review. I'm your host, Bryce Dolan. Now today on the show we're going to take a look at an article from the International Federation for Human Rights, also known as FIDH. And today we have an update on the case of Mr. Nabeel Rajab, and unfortunately it is not good news. Now, if you don't know who Mr. Nabeel Rajab is, he is the co-founder and president of the Bahraini Center for Human Rights, founding director of the Gulf Center for Human Rights, Deputy Secretary General of FIDH from 2012 to 2016, and a member of the Middle East Advisory Committee at Human Rights Watch. Now, according to the information received on January 5, 2017, the public prosecution renewed Mr. Nabeel Rajab's pre-trial detention for a further 15 days, pending investigation. Now, on December 28, 2016, the public prosecution ordered the pre-trial detention for 7 days of Mr. Nabeel Rajab, pending investigation into televised interviews dating back to 2014. Now, within this case, Mr. Nabeel Rajab is being prosecuted on charge of deliberately spreading false information and malicious rumors with the aim of discrediting the state, which carries up to 3 years in prison. Now, he is currently detained in solitary confinement at East Ripa Police Station. Now, Mr. Rajab has been continuously detained since June 13, 2016, and is also facing 15 years in prison in relation to other charges regarding comments posted by Mr. Rajab on Twitter in 2015 about conditions of detention in Jah prison and the war in Yemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's a few absurd things here. He's been detained since about mid-2016 because he tweeted about the mistreatment of prisoners in Jah prison and the horrible human rights violations during the war in Yemen, and now he's facing 15 years in prison for just sending out a tweet. He's exercising his basic human right of freedom of expression and freedom of speech, and now he's facing 15 years in prison for it. Not only that, he's sitting in solitary confinement, so he's suffering mentally as well, and not being provided appropriate health care, and I'm assuming probably suffering from malnutrition, not being provided appropriate food or appropriate meals. So he's suffering physically and mentally, because according to Mr. Rajab's family, last time they saw him, he's lost 7 kilograms off his weight, he had developed high blood pressure and was experiencing irregular heartbeats. So unfortunately, these few conditions could prove to be fatal for Mr. Rajab if this mistreatment of him during his detention isn't stopped. Now, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, all we can do here is call out the Bahraini authorities to either release Mr. Nabeel Rajab or at least respect his basic human rights while he is being detained. So, ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to check out this story and read this new information about Mr. Nabeel Rajab, and possibly even read the background information on what he's been going through here these last several years as he's continued to work hard and defend human rights. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you do want to take a look at this article, you can find a link directly to the FIDH website and this article below in the description. I encourage you to check it out. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get notified every time a new video is posted. Give our Facebook pages a like and follow us on Twitter. But that does it for your top human rights organization review, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching the show. I was your host, Bryce Dolan.